Allsop put together a handy list of the cheapest places to rent in Dubai.
So starting with Discovery Gardens, hidden by Jabal Ali Village, rents in Discovery Garden range anywhere between 25,000 to 30,000 for studio space, while one bedroom can start from 30,000 to 60,000.
So we're going to give you, I think, 5 or 6 places starting at the top. Next up, Al Habaya Fourth, aka Sports City. A 1-bedroom in Sports City goes from 45 to 65k. Next door in Motor City, a 1-bed apartment goes from 55 to 85k.
As well, 1 dirham apartments in Dubai Silicon Oasis range from 45,000 to 65,000, while 1 beds in Dera range from anywhere between 33,000 to 43,000.
Exactly. So, and then finally, Dira again, from 25 to 35k. Let me just double check on that one. The Gold Souk area, 25 to 55k in the Gold Souk area. And the question is, if you're going to save on rent, but then does your money go up on transportation? I think everyone is keenly looking at these lists.
True.
Because the rent bubble hasn't fallen and people are being not forced, but, you know, making economic decisions that they need to move elsewhere. So then do you move further away and then do you have a commute? Tricky one.
That's true. And by the way, as well, you know, we have talked about how the rent prices have increased. And yes, it might be very convenient for people to live close to where they work. But I all the time think in this way, like, fine, you know, like if I'm going to move to somewhere cheaper, but I'm going to be paying salik, I'm going to be paying petrol. And having a car is not like cheap, you know what I mean? It's not
cheap.
Exactly, yeah. It's not cheap. So it's easier if I am going to be investing like the money that I am going to be paying on a monthly basis, which is like not as well cheap. Like, and you know what I mean? Like what towards like the end of the year, you're going to be paying like what 10k, let's say.
Yeah.
You know, and you can just like if you take the 10k that you're going to be paying for the car and for the transportation and put it on the actual property that you want to rent. Why not do that? Go ahead and do that.
But the thing about this list is, it seems like they've done a mix, and some are kind of South Dubai and others are North Dubai. So maybe if you work in the middle, you might be stuck. But there are options on both sides.
Exactly.
But the thing is, are some of them covered by public transportation on buses to an extent, but not on metro? So therefore, you still have to put the public transport question into it. Hesham, you have a question? Those prices are unfurnished. You're looking for furnished. Sorry, Hesham, you want a shout out for all Dubai agents to call you? You know what that means. You will have non-stop phone calls. Okay, so Dubai agents, we have a nice young man, Hesham, looking for an apartment. What are your Production City 1-bed? Furnished. Furnished is a big ask, no?
It is, but it's going to be more expensive.
Furnished, you want to pay monthly. So, you know, they have the monthly thing is tricky. I think most landlords look for quarterly, but they have that app called Keeper that allows you to pay monthly. But I don't know what the commission Keeper gets on that. So that would be interesting. So you can check out Hesham and he's going to get that for you. Love to see all your comments coming through, by the way. Khalid Yunus says, I moved to a hotel yesterday. Way cheaper, to be honest. Business Bay, the prices are crazy. This is the thing. I think that the type of accommodation that Hesham has been in for the last year, it's that hotel apartment. And you have a cleaner coming in twice a week. Let's include it in your price.
I think.
When you leave your room. And every day they cleaned your place?
Wow. See, I think if you are a single person and you are you're not married, you don't have a family, it's way more convenient to be at a hotel apartment and cheaper because like they are getting breakfast, right? And they are getting a cleaner that's cleaning the room, which is, by the way, like very good. Instead of you paying for a cleaner to actually come, it's cheaper in a way.
I agree, but I think the older you get, then you just want to like make a little nest and a home, and you can't have that coziness. But I think for a certain period in your life, if you can have that, like that is living. Why not? Speaking of living, someone who lived out his dreams. This was trending in Dubai yesterday.